This is lesson 3 of our affiliate marketing mastery course playlist. So if you are new to this video, click on the I button here to access all the lessons. You should also follow me on Instagram. My username is dmankur. I take live sessions almost every alternate day where I answer all your questions. So make sure you follow me. Starting an affiliate website was the best decision of my life. This was all possible because I took the most important decision of starting a website and later monetizing it. It took me many years to learn what works and what doesn't. But lucky for you, I have shared all my working tips and tricks in this affiliate marketing mastery course on YouTube so that you don't have to waste any money or time so that you can directly apply what is working. Whenever you are building a site, the first step is to register a domain name. So what is a domain name? A domain name is an internet address. An address where internet users can access your website. Like the case of Facebook. Facebook.com is the domain name for the company Facebook. And similarly, Google.com is the domain name for the company Google. I know it's very simple, but still I am explaining for all the people who don't know it. There can be multiple extensions of your domain name, but the popular one is .com, like Google.com, Facebook.com or Instagram.com. Now, .com domain extension is more suited for the global audience. But when you're targeting a specific country, like the case of India, if you're targeting the Indian audience, then instead of going for a .com domain extension, you will go for .in. Like in my case, my website address is ankuragarwal.in because I am targeting the Indian audience. So instead of going for a .com domain extension, I went for the .in domain extension. Similarly, let's say if you're targeting Brazil, then your domain extension will be .br. So in my case, it will be ankuragarwal.br. Now, after the domain name, to start a website, you need a hosting. So what is a web hosting? A web hosting is a service where organizations and individuals can post a website or a web page on the internet. So just like you have an Almira to store all your stuff, your website also needs some space to store all the files and the folders. A website is nothing but a directory of files and folders that are rendered through a server on a particular domain name. So whenever you are thinking of starting a blog, you need two things. First is the domain name and second is the website hosting. So whenever you are buying a website hosting, you're actually buying a space on a server. So now there are various companies that sell website hosting like SiteGround, Bluehost, GoDaddy and HostGator. So whenever you're buying a website hosting, you're actually buying some server space of these companies. So these companies have massive servers. So you're actually paying a monthly fees for access to some space on these servers. So whenever we are talking about a shared web hosting, you're actually taking some server space of the server. Because taking the entire server will be really expensive. So shared web hosting is the solution for all the people who want to start their site at a very cheap price. Now let's talk about the free hosting. Free is always preferred by people. And also people think that why pay for a hosting when they can get it for free, right? But you have to understand one thing. There's nothing free in this world. Yes, free hosting does exist, but they have their limitations. Their drawbacks are honestly not worth it. Especially when you are starting an affiliate website to make money. You need that extra edge to beat your competition. So if you're starting an affiliate website, you need to invest in a paid hosting. Free hosting providers like Blogger or Wix have certain limitations. You cannot customize your website like the way you want. There will be a subdomain instead of your primary domain. And the worst of all, there is no technical support. Since you're starting out your new website, sooner or later you will face issues. You will face problems like installing WordPress or some plugin is not working or maybe your website is not rendering. You need someone to talk to, someone who can help you. This is where the paid web hosting companies come into play. They are support people. You can call them, you can live chat with them, and they will solve your issues within minutes. But with free hosting, nothing like that comes. So personally, after creating hundreds of affiliate websites, I will recommend you to stay away from the free hosting and rather invest few dollars in a paid hosting plan. Since you're investing your time and energy in this affiliate website, and the ultimate goal is to make money from your website, you need to invest few dollars in a paid hosting plan. After my 7+ years of experience in affiliate marketing, the one recommendation that I can give you is to invest few dollars in a paid hosting plan so that you can beat your competition and drive much more traffic so that you can make much more money from your website. With a paid hosting plan, you will be getting unlimited space and unlimited bandwidth. You can drive as many people on your website as you want. Yes, some hostings give you an upper limit of 10 to 20,000 visitors per day. But if you're just starting out, that is more than enough for you. Also, instead of worrying about installing WordPress or other technical difficulties, which we will be talking about later in the video, there is one-click installation for everything. All you have to do is click on a couple of icons and everything will be installed automatically. And the most important reason for going for a paid hosting plan is the support staff. I can't tell you how important it is. Even today, after opening 50+ websites for myself and for my clients, still we face issues. And the one thing that I have to do is go to the support staff. I tell them my issue and within few minutes, everything is fixed. There have been multiple instances where my websites were hacked and it was the support staff that helped me out. Also, paid hosting plans used to be expensive earlier. Now they are extremely cheap. And if you are following our affiliate marketing mastery course and you are creating an affiliate website like the way I tell you, then within few months you will be making money from your site. So the money that you are investing in a hosting is not an expense, rather an investment that will give benefits later. So the hosting company that I recommend is SiteGround. This is the company that I am using and all my affiliate websites are hosted on the same hosting company. And I have tried almost all hosting companies out there, be it GoDaddy, be it Bluehost or HostGator. I have tried them all. But my search ended at SiteGround. This hosting company is phenomenal. I even wrote a comprehensive article on why I recommend SiteGround. You can click on the I button here and check that. So now let's go into my laptop screen where I'll be showing you everything on how to purchase the hosting, how to configure your Wordpress theme. This theme is already free, but its premium feature is for $49.95. This is the theme that I use for all my affiliate websites. The reason is that this theme is ultra lightweight and it's very simple to use, very user friendly and also very Google search engine friendly. So your website will be ranking at a much higher rate compared to your competitors. Towards this page, ankuragarwal.in/search domain name. Now I recommend SiteGround hosting and I have also mentioned multiple reasons why I recommend SiteGround hosting and why all my websites are hosted on SiteGround hosting. So you can check the article here, my top 10 reasons, where I have given you a comprehensive review on why I recommend SiteGround hosting and why this is the best hosting for any Amazon affiliate website. Now in the niche research video of this playlist, I showed you how to find a perfect low competition, high profitability niche. So I have decided to go into the DSLR niche just for the test purpose of showing you how to create a website and how to optimize it in the perfect manner. So I will be creating a DSLR related website. So let's search for a good domain name for this. I'm searching for a domain name bestdslrindia.in. Let's see if it's available or not. Sometimes it takes a little longer to search for it, so just wait for it for a few seconds. So the bestdslrindia.in is not available, it's already taken. So let's try some other variation. The reason I'm going with the .in domain extension is because I want to target the Indian market. If you go for the .com, then you'll be targeting the global audience, also the US market. So if you're targeting the Indian market, go for the .in domain extension. If you're targeting the US market, then go for the .com extension. You can also go in the My Tools section where I recommend all the tools that I use to run my online businesses. And the first thing is definitely SiteGround. You can also click here to visit the SiteGround hosting. So once you visit SiteGround hosting, all you have to do is, so there are three plans. There's a startup plan, there's a Grow Big plan, and there's a Go Geek plan. The primary difference between the three is that with a startup plan, it's the cheapest, but only one website can be built on a single hosting. So let's say if after a couple of months you want to create 2 or 3 more websites, then for every new website, you'll have to buy a new hosting. So that's the drawback of startup plan. But if you go with a Grow Big plan, then you can create unlimited website on a single hosting. Like it says that unlimited website. Also the bandwidth of this hosting is really high. So this website can easily handle 25,000 visitors per month. I know, and I have used Grow Big plan as well. And my website was easily able to handle 100,000 visitors per month. So the one I recommend is Grow Big. You can go for the Go Geek, but it will be too expensive for you. And also if you're just a beginner, then Go Geek is not suited for you. Rather go with the Grow Big plan. So I'll click here on Get Plan. So now you have to find a new domain name. If you have seen my niche research video of the affiliate marketing playlist where I showed you how to find a low competition, high profitable niche for your website, then I showed you various ways to find a good niche for your Amazon affiliate website. I have decided to go into the DSLR niche because the profitability is really high. Yes, the competition is also high, but I have a team of people who will be doing SEO for the website. I have decided to go into the DSLR niche just for the test purpose because I won't be scaling this website. Rather, this is just to show you how to create an Amazon affiliate website. So let's search for a good domain name. Best DSLR. I'll go with a .in domain extension because since if you're targeting the Indian audience, then go for the .in domain extension. It will help you in SEO. If you're targeting the US or the global market, then go for the .com. But don't go for .in or .org, etc. Either go for the country specific domain extension or go for the global.com. So let's see that whether it's available or not. One recommendation that I can give you is in your domain name, make sure you have your category or the niche of your website as the keyword. So my category or the niche of my website is DSLR. So I have added the word DSLR in the domain name because this will really help in the SEO or the search engine optimization of your website later. So if your website is about guitar, make sure you have guitar in the domain name, like bestguitar.in or something like that. So now I'll fill in all this information and buy this hosting plan. One thing that you have to keep in mind that there's an option of SiteGround SG site scanner. You don't need it. And apart from that, for the data center, take the data center that is closest to your target audience. So our audience will be in India and Singapore is the closest data center. This is where all your files are hosted. But if you're targeting the US audience, then go for the Chicago data center because it will be closer to your US audience. Similarly, if you're going for Europe or anything else, then you can select the appropriate data center. Since we're targeting India, I'll be going for Singapore. So what I'll do is I'll fill in all the information and purchase this hosting, and then I'll restart this video. So I purchased the domain name bestdslr.in. So now let's configure the domain name. Now let's configure the website, install WordPress and set it up like a pro. Go to your SiteGround account, open it. And now there are three options: start a new website, transfer a website, don't need help now. So start a new website, we don't have to, and transfer a website if you're using, if you already have a website on a different host like GoDaddy, HostGator or Bluehost, I'll highly recommend you guys to transfer the website to SiteGround because this will drastically improve the free traffic of your website, that is the SEO of your website, and will drive much more traffic. I don't need any help right now because I'll be showing you everything how to set up manually. And you don't need this HG site scanner, it's not worth it. So confirm. And I confirm and complete setup. So this is the backend of your SiteGround hosting. So this is how it will look. So there are multiple options here. You can increase more, you can upgrade the hosting. Here's the billing. Here you can access the support staff if you have any queries, and a few perks as well. So the first thing is you will have to go into my account section. So here is the entire detail about your hosting account and the domain name. So I have my domain name bestdslr.in here. And this is the other details regarding my hosting, like my IP address, my DNS, and etc. etc. So all you have to do is click here on go to cPanel and yes, proceed. Now this is the details of your entire hosting account, like the domains you have added, the files. You can access the files here. You can access any customization that you need to do on your website, on your hosting. You'll have to do it from this cPanel account. So the first step is, as you can see that you have purchased a Grow Big plan of SiteGround, and this is the name server of your SiteGround and the date and other information. Now, as you can see that SiteGround hosting has this lock here. It means that the website is hosted on a HTTPS server. Now, you must have seen that Google has come up with the various new announcement that they are preferring a HTTPS website compared to a HTTP. So if you want more SEO traffic, more organic traffic to your website, you need to install a HTTPS. Now, other hosting providers sell it for an extra monthly charge, but with SiteGround, it comes for free. So all you have to do is Control F, search for let's find where is Let's Encrypt. Okay, here it is. So click here on Let's Encrypt. Here you can see that this is the domain name, Let's Encrypt SSL. So you have to install it. So select the domain name. It is already selected. Click on install. It is added in the installation queue, and within few minutes it will be installed automatically. So let's go back to the cPanel. And now it's time to install the WordPress on your domain name. So the way to install WordPress is click here on WordPress. Click on install. You don't have to keep it to 5.1.1 itself, and the protocol you would want HTTPS www because you just installed the HTTPS protocol on your website. This is the domain name. Directory you will keep it empty. For the site name, I'll just add the domain name as of now, best DSLR. For the site description, we can add something like best camera reviews on the internet. And enable multi-site, no. Admin, this is the admin username and the password. You can keep it anything. So I'll keep it like test here, and for the password I'll keep one test 123. Obviously you should have a different username, and make the password extremely strong because WordPress is prone to getting hacked. So make sure your password is really strong as well. I have just used it for test purpose. And for the admin email, add your main email, which will be used. So any communication or any contact form submission on your website will be redirected to this particular address. So I'll be adding my email ID, same that I used to purchase this hosting. Select language English, limit login attempt loginizer. Yes, you would want this plugin. And apart from that, these are the options that you have to do, and click on install. Oh, the password strength must be guessed. See, they have recommended me. So let's add like test underscore 0709 maybe. Okay, it's greater than 50. It's greater than 50 now. So test underscore 0709. Let's install it now. So now the WordPress is getting installed. So guys, the WordPress is installed now. Let's open the website and see if everything is fine or not. Yes, the website is opening up correctly. And also you can see that we have this lock. That means the HTTPS is perfectly installed. So that's one good benefit of buying the SiteGround hosting, that you get the SSL certificate for free. And to install the backend of your website, that is the WordPress backend, the WordPress dashboard, all you have to do is add this word wp/admin and in the domain name of your website. So I just clicked here and this is the backend. So this is the backend of your website. This is where you will be customizing your entire theme, adding plugins, changing the structure of your website, changing the look of your website, installing the recommended plugins, themes, etc. and everything else. We will be going through all of that in the later part of this video. Now here you clicked on this particular URL and you were automatically logged into your WordPress dashboard. But usually the username and the password that we just created while installing the WordPress, you'll have to enter it in order to access this particular dashboard. So I'll just give you an overview of the dashboard, how it works if you're new to this. So click here, don't show this again. And also there are few things that you need to do. Okay, so I'll just give you a general overview. This is the home page of your dashboard. So this will, you can customize it if you want as well. So this is the post section. This is where you'll be adding the articles to your website. So all post is all the published post and the draft post as well. Add new is whenever you'll be adding a new article. So you can click here and you can add a title, you can add the description and everything else for your article. Like this is the title, this is the description and the text size, color setting, advanced categories, etc. etc. Similarly, you have the categories. You can also segment the articles in various categories. Like if my website is about DSLR, then I can create multiple categories like cameras, lenses, camera accessories, etc. etc. And whenever I'm writing an article, I can assign a particular category to that article so that the segmentation is proper on the website. Similarly, you can also add particular tags as well. Whatever videos you're uploading, whatever images you are uploading, it will be in the media section here. In the pages section, you'll be creating pages like about us, contact me, etc. etc. The terms of condition, the disclaimer, etc. These are the pages that we will be creating. Comment section is where all the comments will show. If anyone comments, you can moderate them as well. You can approve them, you can delete them. So all the comments will be showed here. Plugin section, we will be going through that in just a few seconds. I'll be showing you all the recommended plugins that you have to install. Users is all the users that you want to create. If you want to give access to your WordPress dashboard to multiple people, you can create them moderators, you can create editors, you can create administrators. So all of that. Similarly, tools is for if you already have some files that you want to import, or if you want to export the configuration of your dashboard, you can export it as well. You won't be using this particular option very often. Setting part is definitely will be, let's start with the setting part here. So there are a few things that you need to do in the setting part. First of all, add a proper tagline, and tagline should have your main primary keyword. So let's say if your website is about DSLR camera review, then you must enter like best camera review on the internet. My main keyword like best camera review or best DSLR is already in the site title and tagline. This helps in the SEO part. This is automatically filled. You don't have to worry much about it. So I'll just save it. Then go into the writing section. Default post category and category and everything, just keep it the way it is. You don't have to change anything in that. Just change it to summary here and never enable this option. It should always be unchecked. Otherwise your website won't be getting indexed. So just change from full text to summary. Click save changes. Go to the discussion tab. You don't have to change anything here. In the permalink section, you have to make sure that the post name is selected. This is extremely important for correct SEO of your website. So make sure you change it to post name and save changes. So now that you have saved your setting, now let's install the theme that I was recommending you earlier. So now that you have saved your setting, now let's install a beautiful theme on your website, which is light themes, appearance, theme section. Click on add new, upload theme, choose file, and it's called generate press. Select open and install now. Installed, click activate. Now the theme is active. Let's see how it looks. Yes, the website theme is active now. And also to get the premium features of this theme, you also need to install one more thing. So click on plugins, click on add new, upload plugin, choose file, premium, click on open and click on install now and click on activate plugin. After you do this, you will also be able to access the premium features of this plugin, like all the premium modules. That do is copy paste the license key here and save. And this way you'll be able to receive the updates of this theme in the future as well. So I won't be going through each of the module that you want to activate or deactivate. A few things that I recommend is definitely the blog section, activate it. Also activate the copyright. And this depends on you, what kind of functionality you want from your theme. The more modules you activate, the slower your website will get. So try to keep your modules as low as possible and only keep the necessary ones. So to check the overview of each of the module, all you have to do is go to generatepress.com and see the video overview of each of the module and see whether you want it or not. So now let's install the WP Rocket plugin that I was telling you about, how to make your website extremely fast. Add new, upload plugin, choose file, select it, open and install now and activate the plugin. Now the thing is that whenever you're buying a SiteGround hosting, it automatically install a particular plugin called SG Optimizer. This helps in making your website faster. But I have seen in my experience that whenever you're installing WP Rocket makes your website much faster than the SG Optimizer, and there's a clash of interest. So usually I deactivate the SG Optimizer plugin and only keep the WP Rocket. Click on Clear Cache. Go to WP Rocket, click on settings. So now let me tell you the perfect setting for this WP Rocket plugin. Go to cache section, enable caching for mobile device. Keep it this way. File optimization, select minify HTML, remove query string, minify CSS, activate minify CSS, combine CSS. So activate everything. Minify JavaScript, load JavaScript deferred, combine JavaScript. Now these are all options that will make your website extremely fast. Save it. Let's see whether the website looks fine or not, or if there is any issue. It looks fine, so no issue in that. Let's go to media, click on enable for images, enable for iframes and videos, replace YouTube iframe with preview images, disable save changes. Preload, it's fine. Advanced rule, no, we don't need it. Database looks fine. CDN, etc. Image optimization, no, you don't need it. So this is the primary configuration of WP Rocket. So that's the best part about using WP Rocket. You just have to press few buttons and everything is configured automatically. Whenever you want to increase the website speed, the website loading speed of your blog, it is extremely difficult because you need to know so many advanced things like this minify, lazy load and CSS optimization, JavaScript optimization, and it becomes really confusing for beginners. But whenever you're using a WP Rocket plugin, all you have to do is just like we did a few minutes earlier, we just pressed few buttons and everything is perfect. Now our website must be loading at lightning speed. So let's see the loading speed of our website on a good... let's see the loading speed of our website. Control V, I'll select a server which is closer to India, at least Asia, Japan. So Pingdom is currently testing the website. Let's see how long it takes. So as you can see that the website took only 1.14 second load time and the performance grade was capital A 98. That's really good. And the page size is only 24.2 KB. So yes, the website is loading at a lightning speed, but this is only because of WP Rocket plugin. So that's the power of WP Rocket. So now let's talk about making this website looks nice. So all you have to do is go to the appearance section and go to the customize section. This is where you'll be able to access all the settings related to your website theme, changing the title, changing the widgets and all of that. So let's go to the widget section, right sidebar. So I don't want the recent comment section. I'll remove that. Recent post, maybe I'll keep it. Archive, I'll remove. Categories, I'll remove. Meta, I'll remove. Search, I'll keep that. So that's it, done. Also make sure you publish everything, otherwise it won't be saved. Let's go to the footer widget, whether you want to keep the footer widget or not. And the best part is you can click anywhere to directly access that particular area of the theme. So I just clicked here and I can see that I'm here in the copyright section area now. Okay, similarly you can configure everything related to your blog. Now I won't be going through each and every option because otherwise it will take at least an hour more just to configure the website. And I'll keep this part onto you on how to do it. So I'll recommend you guys to read the documentation of this particular theme and go through each option, and like here you can select the logo of your website and the site icon and everything. The layout, the colors, the typography. I won't be giving you one specific way to do it because then all the people who are watching this video course will make the same type of website. I don't want that. So I'll recommend you guys to read the documentation. It's pretty simple. It's not that difficult if you have created a website, and it won't be. And also there are a lot of YouTube videos regarding the GeneratePress theme. So you can watch all of them and configure your website with the way and the look that you want. And also make sure you share your website look on the Facebook group, our Learn Digital Marketing with Ankur Agarwal group. And I'll give you feedback on your website and your articles and everything. So make sure you're active in the group as well. So apart from that, you'll also need to install a couple more plugins which will really help you in your website. So go to plugin, click on add new, go to Yoast, install this Yoast SEO plugin. This is extremely important, and also activate the plugin. And you also have to add one more plugin, that is contact form. So click on contact form and install this plugin as well, and activate this plugin as well. So go to SEO in the general section here. You don't want text link counter, XML sitemaps. You don't want this right integration because it's not worth it. And apart from that, just click on save changes, search appearances. So make sure in the post section, setting for post URL, it looks something like this. Go to the tag section, category in the search result. You don't want the categories to be in the search result because that is not good for SEO. Make sure you disable it to no. And content URLs, remove the category prefix. So just click on save changes. Similarly, archives, you don't want the author archives to be in the search results. You don't want that. That's not good for your SEO. Date archives, you don't want that. Special pages, it's fine. Click on save changes. Similarly, media and the content types, let's see, post URL, it's fine. Media, it's fine. Taxonomy, don't want. Archives, breadcrumbs, and general. So this is what you need to do for the search console, and everything else you don't need much of that. So this is the setting of the Yoast SEO. And now there are a few mandatory pages that you need on your website whenever you're creating an Amazon affiliate website. So now I'll just okay guys, I forgot to mention one thing, that go into the themes customization. Like I showed you earlier, go into the theme customization, go to widgets section and go to footer bar and add a widget here. And this widget will be text type, and just write this in your widget. So here it says that bestDSLR.in is a participant in Amazon Service LLC associate program and affiliate advertising program designed to provide a means for size to and advertising fees, etc. etc. So this particular, just replace this bestDSLR.in here and here with your domain name, whatever you choose. So this is a mandatory requirement for Amazon associate account. So whenever you're creating an account, you need this on all pages of your website. That is the reason we have added to our footer bar, so that it is visible on all the pages. Otherwise your account will be banned. So make sure you do this and click on publish. Now let's go to the pages section here. You also need few mandatory pages on your website. So we'll create a few pages. So the first page is definitely about your website name. So like about bestDSLR.in, or you can directly create just about page and write few sentences here, like what exactly your website is about. Like for me, the website is about we give camera reviews, and how is our research process, what makes us different. So a little story about yourself. And you can also check other Amazon affiliate website on the internet and see what kind of information they have on their about section. Apart from that, you also need a terms of service page. You'll need a privacy policy page and a disclaimer page, right? And the line that we copied earlier in the customized section, also make sure this particular line is also added here in the disclaimer section as well. So all these pages like about section, terms of service, this terms of service, privacy policy and disclaimer, you can create it after looking at the various other, because almost all websites have it. So just look at the various pages of various website and just get an idea and just create these 3 pages. But make sure that the line that you had added here is also here in the disclaimer section, because this really helps in not getting your account banned from the Amazon associate account. And also make sure all the links of these pages are publicly shown in the footer bar of your theme, because these pages should be directly accessible, because whenever your account is getting approved, the Amazon Associate Center will be checking whether these pages are available or not. So make sure these pages are also available in the footer menu. So this is what you need to do to configure your website. So these are the pages that you need to create. Now you also need a few menu items. So go to the menu section here, and here you can create multiple menus. So like I can create the top menu here. So you can create it to be primary menu. So let's first create some categories. So let's say you have a category name like DSLR. So create new category. You also might have DSLR accessories. I'm not sure whether the spelling is correct or not, but I'll just keep it right now. And then you'll have some lenses, right? So add this category. So this way you can create multiple categories to segment your content, and with these categories you can create multiple menu items. So we have I have created this top menu, and I'll add this to primary menu. I'll select the categories that I just created. I'll add DSLR accessories and add to menu. This way you can create a menu item. You can also create a home menu item. Like I can create a home menu item and add the URL here, right? And add to menu. I'll keep it to the top. Once you save the menu, and now when you'll visit your website, you'll have these menu items like home, DSLR accessories, lenses, etc. You can create many more menu items, and if you're using Wordpress, then you'll also have the option for sub menu if you enable that particular element, right? So guys, for the customization of the theme, I have kept it for yourself because I want you guys to know your theme from in and out, and this is why I would recommend you guys to read the documentation of Wordpress. Because you're creating an Amazon affiliate website, you need to know everything about your theme. So I would really request you guys to go through the entire documentation, all the elements, how they work, what is the function of each element, and share the look of your website that you have created in our Facebook group so that I can give you feedback as well. So this is how you create the menu items. Again, I'll show you to make changes in your website. All you have to do is go to themes and customize section. Here you have all the options that you can change about your theme. Everything is live preview. You can also click here, and I'll highly recommend you guys to watch some Wordpress YouTube tutorials. There are some really good tutorials out there which will show you exactly how to customize your theme. So guys, apart from this, the only part left is how to write an article, and we will be covering that in a different separate video where I will be showing you how to write a perfect SEO friendly Amazon associate affiliate article so that you generate the maximum revenue. So we have a separate video on that where I'll be showing you the entire process. So guys, this was it about how to purchase the hosting, how to customize your dashboard. The task for you guys is to customize your theme and make it look really amazing. The best recommendation I can give you is watch the tutorials, and also check the websites of your competitor, get some ideas and replicate that. So what are your next steps? Click here to watch the next lesson, and click here to watch our complete affiliate marketing playlist where I show you how to scale an Amazon affiliate website from $0 to $1,000 per month.